so consistent here on low ground. I expect to see them continue to just tarp their way on through these zones. Seti and Cammy, who you associate with being a dominant low team, aren't quite able to piece things together. Mustache and Tayson, they find such a big refresh at this stage in the game. That's going to be huge. I wouldn't be too surprised to see them come away with a win now at this stage, as they keep moving through these zones, traveling through all these different layers, all these different elevations. And you're seeing how some teams are struggling with it. If you don't have that hammer, it's so hard.
You won't just have to move, you'll have to climb. The ground's moving up now. Once again, we're getting icy cold straight to the glaciers. Big long hills. Dylan Pixie looking mighty dry and super high now, find themselves all the way down towards low ground, trying to bully a few boxes, trying to see if they can find anything for the moment, but Surge is really ticking down. Just one shot is what Dylan needs to land. He finally finds it. 18 below though. It might just net down to 0. 12 above for Dylan Pixie to get to breathe, but look at the cost. No mats, no chance. Not a problem to live, but will they thrive?
They have to get in a box, you'd think. They need a refresh, even if they deal with their Surge. They're 12 above now. Look at their mats, look at their shields. They need something to save their game. Vino, Queasy's down, and he's moved to the front side of the zone. Actually, not in the back side of the zone. Now trying to move towards the front, and he'll reclaim height. But with his free builds, you've got to think at some point this comes to an end.
Look at how low the entire lobby is too. Half this entire zone is gonna be on top of a cliff. Everyone now going down. Vino barely makes it. A shotgun shot, a big siphon. He's super healthy, but no mats. Hides, he knows there's barely even anyone here. They're all trapped down below, but he will have to leave the high ground at one point. The safe haven is not gonna reign true for so long. He tries to get close to personal with a shot that would have been huge, but it's not gonna be possible. Pink right in front of him down below. He has to chase it, but the spray is not gonna connect. No match just yet, just a few more to use. 2 builds, how far can he stretch them?
Close but no cigar. So many opportunities there for him, but he can't quite connect to anything. Reason and Janice, they're still in this game. They're lurking in the backside. The zone pool's so generous to them. They don't have the mats to really claim any sort of layer, so they just sit there and wait.
Thomas Malabuka also very active. 6 elims, and I saw Tayson getting a few in the feed, so those high and mighty duos who are looking to take away that first place, they might be getting very close to it here. Mustache and Tayson on the other side of Thomas and Malabuka are just absolutely splitting this low ground apart.
Wow. Just wow, claiming space and taking shots to just wipe everybody off these layers. Cammy just dropped right into their box. They need that refresh. Cade now on the other side.
They just have shots left though. That refresh has to come in fast. They do pick up Cammy. Might just be 150 mats. Bing up top looking for a few shots. Seti finally going down, so they split apart. Another duo to share between each other. Thomas not having so many mats, but those will also dwindle. Thomas now getting very close to Tayson. Side by side, looking to see who can survive.
A big collision is coming. Thomas and Malabuka against Mustache and Tayson. You've got to think it's coming, but no, Cade, he's going to interrupt it. He takes down Tayson, but Malabuka and Thomas have their own troubles now. They can't stay alive. They will fall. Mustache is still in this one. He hits a big shot there. Takes down Kyrie. He's still in this. A 1v1 now against Ping. There's no way Mustache wins this now. Ping, he needs to farm. He has a couple more mats left. He is able to hold on, but for just how much longer? Mustache has time to heal, and you know he can connect with a big shot. Mustache versus Ping. Everything on this one. Now the hammer play to move up. Can't quite connect. Ping can connect. He will take him down. But Mustache, to stay alive for that long, 7 elims in that game. You've got to wonder what that means for them in their pursuit of first place. Ping and Kyrie take the game. But Mustache and Tayson, they might take the standings.
That looks so close for all 3 different teams, right? One team taking max placement. Mustache and Tayson looking to take max elim points off of that one. And Thomas Malabuka right behind them. You have to be nervous in this spot as Ping as well. Kyrie finally going down. He stops Thomas, a legend in his own right. And then Mustache right after again, going so close, a game of inches on his aim in terms of landing that shotgun shot. But Ping was there, he held it down, and he wins the game.
And look at Kyrie, so happy to see his teammate close things out. Ping did phenomenally, right? Because so many times this season, we've seen when the player goes up with the shockwave hammer at the end, the player on height not quite able to hold on. He kept his cool, kept his nerve, and he wins the game for his team. That's huge for them, right? Where any difference in points now is going to be massive in terms of as we head into these final games for them in the standings.
Yeah, top 20, top 15 definitely shaken up with Ping and Kyrie escalating through the boards, but that top 4, that top 5 11, so much more to be seen. Frankie, what do we got?
Well, we've got a duo that absolutely smashed it when the heat was on. I honestly thought that Mustache and Tayson were going to do the back-to-back then, but kudos to Ping and Kyrie, because that was such an exciting endgame to Carter.
100%. I mean, it looked like we were going to see a clash of the Titans in those final moments when Tayson and Mustache were about to go head-to-head with Malibuca and Thomas HD, but then from the clouds, Kyrie and Ping came out on top. They went into that engagement, took out both duos, and ultimately secured that victory royale. And this now is going to be a huge confidence booster for this duo.
Ping did a really, really good job here as well to close out this win. He actually holds his floor to ensure that Mustache can't hammer on top of him. Mustache couldn't break those builds because Ping was just saying, you know what, I'm holding this floor, I'm holding him down. And that was ultimately what caused him to get that final clutch 1v1. He did such a great job there. Even these guys, they land at Lonely Lab. This is such a long rotation for them. So the fact they had this many materials in order to take high and hold it is impressive.
There does seem to be a recurring theme, though, in these final fights, and that is Thomas, Malibuca, Mustache, and Tayson.
Yeah.
At the moment,